Today I'm going to show you how to paint this watercolor painting. It's like a branch of a tree in autumn, and someone requested me to make an autumn jigsaw puzzle. In my video how to make an easy jigsaw puzzle, I had used a different drawing. So I've made this one, like the painting. I'm not going to show you how to make the puzzle in this video. I'll link that video down below. But here it's only how to make the painting. And if anyone else has any more requests, please feel free to type them down in the comments below. I will go through them and do my best to try them all. So now I'm going to show you how to paint this. So all you have to draw are the leaves and then you just paint it. It's pretty simple. So I'm going to start with some leaves here, some here and some here. So I'm going to start with the branches. So I'm just lightly going to sketch it out here. Just make it random because it's a tree, so it doesn't have to be the same as mine. A few branches here, and a small one here, and another one here, and here. Now go ahead and add the leaves. The leaves are what really makes this extremely pretty. So just go ahead and add them. So one over here. So you can start from the top too and just go on down. You get that rounded shape. And then just erase the lines in the middle. Just make the whole thing lighter. So like that. Just go ahead and make all of them over here. So I'm just going to directly draw this one. Let's see how that works out. This is my first time painting leaves like this, so it's taking a bit. So yeah, if you have drawn these leaves frequently, then you can just directly paint them too, but I'm going to go ahead and make a pencil outline. You just need this to be really light. I'm using a dark pen pencil right now, so I'm going to lighten that later. You just use a light one, it's easier that way. But since I've got this one here right now, I'm just going to use it. I get the shape better when I do it separately than when I do it together. So this is like autumn themed. So I'm just doing these because these leaves are like really nice and orangish, yellowish, red. Like that's the first thing you think of when you think of autumn. So, or if you have like these leaves like the real ones, you can like place them and just watercolor the background. You get some sort of effect. Okay, so I'm just gonna start drawing it from here, and then one here at another angle, and then one here, and then smaller and smaller and smaller. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so I'm going to use this technique to draw them. So I know the leaves aren't coming exactly, but it'll look pretty once it's painted. So just keep going. I'm going to keep going. So now I'm almost done, and yes, I know it does look a bit messy, but it will be fine. So just continue, and now I'm going to do this one. There you go. I'm just going to add some more leaves here. and a big one over here at another angle. So just there, and one here, and just color it. Don't get to see like the background part. Yeah, that's it. And now just go ahead and paint it. So first I'm just going to lighten that. So my kneaded eraser became a bit hard, but anyways I can still do it. So just save yourself the trouble and use a really light pencil while drawing it. So right now I lightened it, and now I'm just going outlining. So I have this like faint background to guide me. It's not really that faint, but yeah. So I'll add the lines in the center with the paint itself. Here I'm just going for the outline. I'll even make that. So I'm not really good at drawing this leaf's shape. Like I've never drawn this before like many. So it might not. So it's not looking like really amazing, but once we paint it, it's going to look better. So just go ahead. So I've completed the outline. I'm just making these little dots because, like, the branches aren't exactly smooth. So there. This leaf doesn't look really good, but we'll paint it and make it look better. So now I'm going to go ahead and paint it. So for the background, first I'm going to make the background like a light blur kind, and then paint the leaves on top of it. So the background is like yellowish ochre only with like a lot of white. So for this I'm going to be using a brush pen, a water brush pen, not a normal brush. So like you don't need the water, so you just need your paints, and that's it. So now I'm going to get started with the background. So for it, just go ahead and add like water first. So I'm just gonna spread the water. So I'm going to take some of the ochre color and just drop it randomly. And it's not only ochre, just feel free to mix in orange, shades of yellow, whenever you want. Wherever. I'm just doing the basic first. It's right here, some here, some here. I'm going to take a bit of yellow. I'm going to spread some more of the water here. You can choose to do different backgrounds, but the one I'm doing here is like the blur kind. Like when you take a photo or something and you focus your camera on like a particular branch, and behind it, it's not exactly clear. It's like that. I'm going to It could be some trees behind. That's why you can't see it like clearly. And you know the white parts like the sun rays. So I'm going to blur this out a bit more. Like not exactly plain white. It doesn't have to be like sparkling white. So I'm just going to leave some parts. So for the leaves, you quickly start with yellow. And I'm just going to paint the whole thing yellow. Because as you see, these are more red, but I want to make this like yellowish. Just put in a bit of orange there. And then just go ahead and put red exactly on the top. Just a few, just for that color. And there. As you can see, so that's how you paint your leaves. Just go ahead and do all of them. So now it's done. So now I'm just going to go ahead and remove the masking tape. So this is how it looks.